I will start my speech from 3, 2, 1. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are debating the resolution. This House believes that the rapid development of social media has caused various cases of juvenile delinquency, and I am Aisyah Mafazanur Aulia. As the opposition team, totally disagree with this motion. First, I want to explain what is the juvenile delinquency. Juvenile delinquency is an act that violates norms, rules, or laws in society by adolescents, which is the transitional period between childhood and adulthood. Juvenile delinquency is a social pathological phenomenon in adolescents caused by a form of social neglect that ultimately leads to deviant behavior. In my views, most juvenile delinquency is caused by emotional immaturity in adolescents which is still unstable, is one of the factors contributing to juvenile delinquency. It is characterized by explosive emotion in front of others, inability to critically assess situations, and having unstable emotional reaction. Conversely, emotional maturity in an individual is marked by the absence of explosive emotions in front of others, the ability to critically assess situations, and having stable emotional reactions and confidence, such as believing in one's own abilities, acting independently in decision making, having a positive self concept, and daring to express opinions. Juvenile delinquency can also be described as a failure involving developmental tasks. Some adolescents fail to develop self-control, which others of the same age have already developed during their developmental period. Success involving developmental tasks makes adolescents aware and sensitive to norms, enabling them to resist the urge of satisfy themselves in ways that violate norms and rules. Conversely, failure in these developmental tasks causes adolescents to become less sensitive to norms and rules. This make them this make them vulnerable to behaving in violation of rules and even committing criminal acts. So, it is why I strongly reject this motion. As we know, in this era, it is crucial, especially for us, the younger generation, to always stay updated and follow the advancements in technology. If the increase in uh, if the increase in social media usage leads to teenage delinquency or juvenile delinquency, indirectly blaming the use of social media among teenagers. Whereas you should know the extent of negative impact of teenagers not keeping up with social media developments, which could even result in teenage delinquency or juvenile delinquency within it. Why? Social media actually very important for us? Because first, without social media, we will limitation in social interaction. It is because social media is one of the primary ways for teenagers to interact with their peers and expand their social circles, especially in this current era. And in fact, we can't be denied that everyone is dependent on social media. Without being active on social media, what will you feel? I think you may well isolated or miss out on information about activities and social events in their surroundings. Next, we will limitation in access information. Maybe we will lose social media is a limitation in access information. We will lose access in latest information, news and trends, and then we will diminish their understanding of current issues and developments in various fields. Maybe it will give impact like insecure because aggressive behavior. Adolescents who feel insecure may exhibit aggressive behavior towards others as a way to demonstrate power of gain respect from others. This can lead to verbal abuse, intimidation, or physical violence. And then it will challenging authority behavior. Adolescents who feel insecure may challenge authority or rules as a way to gain attention or feel more empowered. They may refuse to follow rules at school or at home, and this can lead to detrimental behavior. So, Ladies and gentlemen, believe me that this is not a problem of increasing social media that can cause teenage delinquency or juvenile delinquency, but it is about how each individual controls themselves and adapts well to these developments. Because if we blame social media development, then we as a younger generation will find it difficult to develop in this modern era. I do really agree with the Minister of Communication and Information Technology and UNICEF. In his speech, the Minister of Education and Information Technology stated, the advancement of information and communication technology must be utilized from the welfare of society. This technology is a tool to realize an intelligent and advanced nation. The internet can provide great benefits for education, research, commerce, and other aspects of life. We must encourage children and adolescents to use internet as an important tool to help education, increase knowledge, and expand opportunities and empowerment in achieving a better quality of life. In addition, how about at least 30 million children and adolescents in Indonesia are internet users, and digital media is currently the primary choice of communication channel they use. The survey result found that 80% of respondents surveyed are internet users, with strong evidence of a digital divide between those living in urban and more prosperous areas in Indonesia compared to those living in a rural and less prosperous area. In the special region of Jakarta, and Banten, for example, almost all respondents are internet users, while in North Maluku and West Papua, less than a third of respondents have used internet. This proves that the advancement of social media is very much needed in this era. This is why I strongly reject this motion. Thank you.